Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. My name's Tom Novak, and today is March 24th of 2025. It's Monday. It's 44 degrees Fahrenheit or 7 degrees Celsius, and Mr. Clock says it's about 2:35 p.m. in the afternoon. And I see his little screw came off the handle there, so I got a little nut, so I have to put that back on. Okay, Mr. Clock, you're giving me a warning. So, guess who? I went to Ted's with my grandson today, and guess who I met at Ted's? It was a complete surprise. I met JJ, one of my viewers at Ted's, and he was a great guy to talk to. So JJ, I was glad to meet you today. Man, that was a great surprise to see someone from one of my that watches my videos. JJ, you're a great guy. It was great talking to you. And JJ is a wealth of information, I'll tell you. I went to Ted's for two reasons. First, for Budget Bonsai for rack, to find out what I'm going to put in this little pot over here. And at first, I was thinking of a camouflage plant. It's real small to go in there, but this caught my eye. This is a euphorbia called Twinkle Twirl. And you can see how it twists. Look at that. This might be something nice to put in this pot and go and see how it's going to grow from there. I don't know, but we're going to see. And yes, Ted uses his own mix. Look at that. So this is, I have to make a decision, but I'm leaning more towards the euphorbia, and a camouflage plant might work, but I don't know how big the bulb is on the bottom yet. But these are going to make great accent plants. So we're going to see what's going to go on for that. I don't know if it's too big. If it's too big, then I'll try something else. But right now I think the twist. Now, I bought two of my arch nemesis. This one I must have tried about 20 times, and man, this does not want to grow for me for nothing. Oh, well, the minute it gets fall, boom, it's dead. So, I bought this one in the spring. This is your true myrtle communis. And you can see how nice it is. So I think what we're going to do is, because you can see the roots coming out of it, we'll repot it into a bigger pot, put it outside, let it get some vim and vigor. No more winter buying on these because they do not survive the winter in the basement. So I'm going to have to figure out how to keep this this winter. And we might take these two lower branches off and just keep this nice trunk growing here. But we'll see. Once we get to that, that'll be in a separate video. Then, another most difficult one to grow is the eucalyptus. I think the one I planted just went by the way of the highway. But this is baby blue again. And eucalyptus like it nice and warm, or like they say, some like it hot. And that's what this plant likes. And it's got perfect growing conditions at Ted's, but it likes that nice fast draining soil too. So I'm gonna take Ted's mix and I'm gonna add some more perlite to it and see if that'll do the trick to let it grow and then overwinter for me in the basement. So we're gonna go from there because the other one that I had started to grow and it just petered out again. So it just went by the way of the highway. So we got another one to try from Ted's. And Dave, if you were here, and if I knew you were coming and you came today, you could have had a nice baby blue. But next time you're around. Then, I got me another Snowbush. Look at this. Look how beautiful this thing is. It's got green leaves, and it grows until the new ones are white. But this is a beautiful, beautiful tree. Nice little trunk. We're going to take that piece off over there. But you can see how nice this trunk looks on it. So we're going to repot that one too. And then we'll go from there. So, these will be all in a different video. So, rack, what do you think? the camouflage plant or the twist. And this is different because you can see how this thing twists. So I might just go with the twist and put the camouflage plant in another pot for a nice little accent plant too. But we'll go from there. I have to read up on both of them and see what they really like. It says clustering bulbs on the surface with large spotted leaves. Water when dryish year-round. Can be evergreen. Sun to part sun. Now, how about our euphorbia? Clumpling, leafless, many-ribbed, green stems to 6 inches. Full sun and water when dry, spring through fall. Keep dry through dark of winter till sun gets strong. And that's what I usually do with my my cactus and everything. I don't water them at all during the wintertime, but in the spring and summer, I leave them outside in full sun, and when it rains, they get watered. So, a short video. It was great meeting JJ, and it was great meeting Dave yesterday. So, this was a great, surprising 2 days. So, I'm glad to meet everybody. I was glad Dave came. I was glad JJ to meet him. He was a great guy. He's full of wealth of information. We had a nice talk. And then Nick was there. And Nick from Ted's, you're a great guy, Nick. Always glad to see you. So you take care, everybody. Have a great day. And Mr. Clock says it's getting too long. We got to cut the video short because, Tom, you got a lot to do today. So you take care, everybody. And as soon as I get everything ready, we're going to figure out where to pot everything. But we'll do Budget Bonsai's planting. As soon as I know from the viewers who thinks which should go into what. But I'm going with the twist. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how they look. I first have to take it apart and see how the roots are on both of them. So that'll be in the video. Take care. Have a great day. Cup of tea. The wind is cold here in the Windy City. The sun is out. And I got work to do. Take care, everybody, and have a great day.